Let's just jump right into it.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Unpopular Reviews, everybody. Welcome back. Hi, good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving, post
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. Today is Black Friday. Are you guys going to go shop for any cool deals? No?
Personally, no, I am not. I'm saving
Okay.
all of my coins this year and sending everyone loves and kisses for Christmas. So I have bought one or two things, but honestly, not really big into Black Friday shopping. But I am excited to finally be back with you guys to talk
I know it's
about
been a while. It's
talk
been a while.
about the long since planned Cyberpunk one shot.
I did want to take the floor real quick. Vic asked this big question about any deals for Black Friday. No, I'm gonna stay inside, and also too, people has made it very easy for me for this Christmas because a lot of people has upset me. So no, I will not be doing anything. Everyone would just had to be happy that they are graced with my presence.
All right.
But I can't wait to talk about this real quick. I can't wait to talk about this anime. This was a suggestion. You wanted to do anime for a long time. See, he was like, "Oh, you guys don't like anime," but we all will open up and say, "Let's do it. Let's do this one."
Mm-hmm.
I love the animation. I gotta say, the animation was
Alright.
pretty unique and different. I know this is based off the video game. I think this is a prequel to the video game. It's like this is what happens first. In case you don't know what prequels mean, this happened first before the game, and I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, so apparently the video game came out some time ago, but it was trash according to reviews, right? A lot of
Oh yeah.
bugs, glitches, and that kind of led them to be like, okay, well, what can we do with all these extra coins? Because they were going to invest it more into the game. So like, no one's liking it. So let's, see if we can repurpose this and make some money. So that's how the show came about. And it blew up. People have been loving the show. The anime community has really been a buzz with Cyberpunk, right? So much so that I even saw a bunch of David cosplayers, cosplayers for Halloween.
Wow. Okay.
So
That's good.
that's
And
really cool.
you have made it when you are being cosplayed from
Uh-huh.
that's good. Wow. Amazing.
Yes. So it was because of the success of the show that they ended up having all this extra money and were able to reinvest it into the game and make it better. Because apparently people who play in the newer game now, they say, oh yeah, it's working. Not as much glitches. They're enjoying it. So money well spent.
And I gotta say, the game, I know we're here to just talk about the anime, but the game immediately grabbed my attention because of the customization. So I was like, oh, this game should be really, badass. And when you're hearing all these things, and they have Keanu Reeves, like, how can something with Keanu Reeves fail? So it just goes to show you how this game, how much it sucked. But yeah. How do you fail with Keanu Reeves? Like, come on, like
I don't know, man. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, if you check out my channel, I'll be releasing John Wick 4 video coming out hopefully this weekend. Who knows? But pray for me.
there's a link going right to your page, so please subscribe and take a look at that channel. Good stuff.
But okay, so as far as episode 1 of Cyberpunk, what did you guys think about it? Just going in, because I'm a big anime fan. I know you guys are, not as much into anime, but what did you think about it?
Big Vic, why don't you take the floor? Because I've been talking a lot.
Well, I was wondering if what is it called? Is it manga or hentai when you see little cartoons?
It's anime.
There was titties.
Yo, mangas are like the comic books and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the other one that we can't say on here for
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't even know what that is when you said that.
When I first saw that, because like I saw that and I was like, oh, is this like one of those ones that are R-rated? And then, you know what I mean? I saw,
Oh, it did have some scenes that
it did.
Cursing and you know what I mean? So now, mind you, I went into this with my this is a cartoon. Like, you know what I mean? Like I unfortunately, maybe it's because I'm old, but like, I see animation and I have this like cartoon feel, right? But then there's cursing, there's titties, there's problems, there's like adult themes. Like it's pretty cool. Like it's very interesting. And like there's like a drama and like the guy goes through drama and gets beat up and then has trouble with his
Mhm.
mom and he's like expecting people to help him and nobody's helping. It's very real world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I find it interesting. I think
Hmm.
it definitely is interesting. I really like it. You know, and mind you, I went into this blind because like I've heard about the content before, but I've never played the game or really like got into it or anything like that. So I'm going into this fresh, 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 fresh. Oh, nice. The Jack Pack is here. That's a thing. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.
Listen, the Jetpack community is just so strong. Not even Arnold Schwarzenegger and the 80s could contain this community. But I do want to sit here and say, I'm glad that you went first, Vic, because everything you said, like towards the end, I was agreeing with how you said the real world stuff. But I love how you went into the show and you was like, oh, this is a cartoon. Now, I didn't expect, stuff popping in front of my face like how he did, but how when you sit here and say there was titties and it's almost like, well, this wouldn't happen in a Tom and Jerry cartoon. I didn't expect that. That's what I loved your explanation. But I did love the episode one was it did grab me. I could see myself watching this if I make time for the TV. But I could see myself watching this. I love the story. You got David. Growing up in the slumps of this like futuristic city. And also I was sitting here learning. So this is what I grabbed out of it. And I would ask you because you watched a few episodes, see. So pretty much they're poor.
Mhm.
And because they're poor, they're being really mistreated. Like they're like, hey, you have health coverage, kinda. Because the stuff with the mother, that was really sad. That was
Yeah.
really like when I saw the mom died. Matter of fact, she didn't even die off rip. That there was that car scene, that chase, and there was gunshots and all that stuff. But so
Yeah.
it was almost like it's. I didn't take notes, but my mental note I was putting there, I was like, so pretty much, if you are like, if you're on this level, which is kind of real world, if you're on this level, it's like, yeah, we'll help you, but because you don't have all this money, you can't get this package. I don't know. It made me interested in watching it and see and root for David too, because David, so smart, so intelligent. That's what his mother was trying to tell him. Try to tell him, and just made me want to root for him. So I really did enjoy the series. I'm sorry, I was blanking on what I wanted to say, but I was interested in this nonetheless.
See, so my thing about this is why I enjoy anime because it is a cartoon essentially, right? But animes usually tackle more mature themes and subjects, so it's kind of like it's consumable, but it takes you off guard because of the content that it does cover. So specifically with that whole caste system going on in their universe, right? It is very real world. How his mom, like you said, didn't instantly die, but she died due to lack of coverage, pretty much. Had they have had the funds to have like a better insurance, she would have survived. She would have lived. So I like that they cover these almost real world topics, but in a way that is, I guess, consumable. Like I said, because some people really don't want to sit down for like an hour long drama. Animes have always been notoriously really short. Like some animes will be like, well, if you cut out the intro and you cut out the outro, it's probably about a good 15 minutes max, right? So that's what I loved about it. I also really like the animation style because every anime they have a different style, right? So this one, it kind of gave me like throwback anime vibes, just with a hint of like digital graphics. And I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm feeling this, right? Also, I like the fact that this was a very, for anime, diverse cast. Like David's Latino, and you hardly ever see that in anime, hardly ever, right?
Wow.
So yeah, it was interesting. That was interesting to me.
A white
Also,
lady saying Miho in the background is a little. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the voice
Oh.
actress. I don't know about the voice actress. It sounded a little like weird to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay.
A
I said
white
this to
lady-
somebody else. They're like, "Oh, I didn't notice." I said, "No, she sounds
Yeah.
doesn't sound. The accent is off."
No, way off.
Yes.
They're trying
Thank
to
you.
be
Okay.
Mexican, but way off.
Thank you for tuning in, Panda. Superior Society in the building.
Oh, you have a group too? Wow.
Superior
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Society.
course, of course. That's what happens when you are part of the Jetpack community. Hey,
Yo!
I make a sting, and then everyone else. Apparently, there's a
There we go.
superior squad. What? See,
Superior Society.
yeah, and now there's a Sawyer squad, and then Mike Knox now. The Knoxes. Like, what is happening here? It's
Oh
disgusting.
wow.
Look.
Everybody has a following. I feel left out.
No, you can have
No, you can
the,
have one. You can call it the plants,
the groups, the I am groups,
The
the
Groot-
Grooties,
Hey.
the Grooties,
the groups.
the Grooties. Oh snap. That's
Vic and
how
the
Like
Grooties, Vic and the
Oh, I
Grooties.
love it.
the Grooties. Okay.
Yeah, shout
I
out to
like
the
that.
Grooties. Grooties.
Shout out!
Grooties,
Let's get that hashtag going. Grooties.
Grooties. I like it. I like it. That's that. Shout
So
out to the Grooties.
yeah, I enjoyed the first episode so much that I went on to watch a couple episodes after, and it really gets interesting because David, as I believe in the end of episode 1,
Mhm.
it ends with him going to Doc
Yes.
trying to get
Yes.
that
It was like a
government.
yeah, because that was something his mother had, right?
Yeah, it was
So-
like government level, like army level tech
Mhm.
for fighters, but they had it like, illegally, like, on the black market type
I
situation.
wonder. You watch a lot of anime, so okay. So there's that scene where he fights like the snobby rich dude, right?
Uh-huh.
Did this give you My Hero Academian kind of vibes? Like, and I said that because, like, when he's starting to have like, I didn't know what to expect out of this anime, right? So when he started doing like the kung fu and his arms were lighting up and stuff like that, it was almost like certain people have corpse. That's how you say corpse?
Quirks.
Yeah.
I didn't get that vibe. I feel like
Mhm.
this one is more mature than My Hero Academia.
Oh,
and I
for
feel
sure.
like the fighting style, like how it's drawn,
Right.
is different. But the only thing that maybe we could see, maybe this is a shonen. I'm not sure if it's a shonen, but I know for
Sure.
100% that My Hero Academia is. So maybe that's what the comparison would be, possibly. But even that whole scene with him fighting the bully, I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
For one. But the reason why I didn't like it was because he has on this illegal grade of weaponry on his person, right? He's not supposed to have this, but he rips off his jacket. Everybody and their mama see he got this illegal shit on his back. It's like, what did you think? This is a high-tech society. They're going to have cameras, bruh. People are watching you everywhere you go.
But he seemed like that rich. He seemed like that rich guy who don't care. You know, like
No,
yeah,
I'm
what are you
talking
gonna do?
about David. David.
Oh,
did
David.
that.
Oh,
Wait,
David.
is that why he was punching like a Super Saiyan?
Yeah, because he had the enhancements.
Yep.
Oh,
The
okay.
illegal enhancements that he's
Mhm.
not supposed to have.
Oh, okay. See, I understood that as being part of the show. Like they're gonna fight like that, and I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of like DBZ where they're gonna do all this stuff. I wonder if they're
Yeah,
gonna
but he got his
But
butt
okay,
handed to him the first time he fought the bully because
Well,
the bully had all the
because
good stuff,
he had
right?
all this,
Yeah.
and I was like, why are you taking so many hits? What's going on? But I
Mhm,
get it.
mhm.
I get it now. That makes sense. That's cool. Cool stuff.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to give it, a thumbs up. No alcohol needed. You can enjoy it or just off the reg. And yeah,
Off
thumbs
the
up for me.
reg. Okay. Okay. All right. Off the reg now. Okay.
Off
Here
the
we go.
reg.
Off the regs.
Off
All
the
right.
soda, off the water. You know what I mean? Don't hate.
Mhm.
It was really good, and I something you mentioned earlier. I'm glad that you said it because I kind of forgot. But one of the things I really liked was it was digestible. Sometimes episodes could be like 40-something minutes, and I don't understand that. I mean, I can because you want to flush out your story, and I get that. But I feel like they were able to tell their story in that 25 minutes or so. I think it was like 25. We said like altogether it's like 15 minutes if you exclude the intro outro. So I really appreciate that. I love the story that was being told. Maybe once again I want to say cheer for David because that was so crappy. I mean, even when he had his mother's urns, it was almost like they just like, oh, here you go. Like it wasn't even like, you get what I'm saying? It was just so cold. So it made me really want to root for him big time. And want to see more. I do give it a thumbs up as well. It was really good. It was really, really good. Good job. Good pick.
Thank you. What about you, Vic? Thumbs up, thumbs to the side. What
Oh,
you
yeah, no,
feeling?
thumbs up. It was entertaining. It was interesting. I mean, I was more like when I first went into it, I was just like, okay, what is this? What's going on? What is
This ain't Tom and Jerry.
Chrissy talking about here? Oh, snap! There's some titties. Whoa, Chrissy. Okay.
There was more than that. They were showing
Yeah.
full vag.
No,
So I
no,
was
but
like,
I'm
what
just
the
talking
hell is
about.
going
Well,
on?
yeah, there was later on in the episode, which was another wild one. But yeah, no, like when I first saw that, I was not expecting that. So then I was just like, oh, okay, let's see what's more into it. And now the whole thing with him and his mom, that it's heartbreaking, you know. But then at the same time, it's the first episode, so I think that's the main thing that kind of pulls you in and makes you want to see more. Especially like,
What's going
what are
on?
you doing? Trying to get some titties? You need two for
Trying
it.
to get the views up.
Get
Yes,
some,
like
get
for
some
the
socks.
titties.
You know
No,
what I
because
mean? Get some socks. Put some beans in the socks. You know what I
I'm
mean?
like, okay, Vic, thank you for letting me know you're a pro.
Yeah, man, I'm just fat. Well, you know, I know how to have titties, but you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
With that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget to like the video if you like the video. And join us sometime in the future for another one shot. Let us know in the comments if you have any particular series you'd like us to cover, because we are open for suggestions here. And check us out on all of your social media platforms. You'll see the links, you know, not the links, well, the links in the description and the names right around us. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Like for titties, hunk for titties.
Yeah.